So, I saw Sinners, and that shit was hard. It was dope. I fucked with it.
And that's what you opened up with?
Yes.
I mean, hey,
That's fine.
I'm gonna start on the high note. It was great. The scene that you're talking about.
Toss me that real quick.
Oh,
I'm gonna project.
you already
red thing.
Yeah. Sinners.
Not yet.
Are you going to see it
Mm-hmm.
in the theater?
To the theater.
Okay, so then you just
we ain't worried about
Do you mind?
We're gonna go see it, but
Oh, you had long enough.
I like, do y'all mind because we gotta go in on this.
You had long enough.
alright, cool.
Sinners was dope. The scene that he was talking about last week when there was the whole music and all of that coming together
Yeah.
was so fucking dope.
Yeah, y'all don't know, it's definitely spoilers.
As a dancer and lover of music and art, when I say the perfect thing I can say to that was beauty and chaos. And I will say this, it is one of those movies that you can't explain it. It's an experience. You have to just go watch
What
it.
do you think the movie is about? Because I was talking to somebody the other day, and we had not a long conversation, but we had a conversation about it. I was just,
Before I get my
I couldn't find
take on that, I have to say this one thing.
throughout the afternoon.
It might play kind of into that too. But when he grabbed Preacher Boy, when Preacher Boy was started saying the Lord's Prayer, and he was like, "Oh, I remember getting taught this phrase too from the man who stole my land is rich, and it still brings me comfort to this day." I was like, and in the whole theater, it was packed, whole theater. All of us was like,
But see, a lot of people look at that as like a religious thing, and I don't look at it like that.
It's not. To me, it's not
I don't
about.
look at it religious
To
at
me,
all.
it's not. I don't look at it like a religious thing. The thing that I thought when he said it was, I was too indoctrinated. Like, yeah, that still brings me comfort, but the person who gave it to you was the same person who gave it to me.
Yeah.
Like, that shit, when I heard that, immediately I was like, damn. I understand the religious undertones that they was trying to go for, but
I don't, because I don't even look at the movie religious at all. In
I can
any
see-
capacity, I can see why somebody, even though it starts out in a church and then it goes from there, I don't see it as a religious movie. I see it as a movie about choice.
Yes, but I also see it as, me personally.
I look at it, but mine is pretty cynical, I should say.
Yeah, I didn't look at it as like a religion thing. I looked at it as, yes, choice, but like, who the fuck do you want to be?
Yeah.
Who do you want to be?
Yeah.
Do that.
I didn't look at it from that aspect. I look at it more from but what do you want your prison to be?
Yes.
I like, well, who do you want to be a slave to?
Yeah.
And for lack of a better phrase, and I don't mean it blasphemously, but do you want to be a slave to God and religion? Or do you want to be a slave to your desires?
Yeah.
Or what some people would consider your freedom?
Yeah. I also
choose your demon, choose your battle, make your choice of where you want to go and live with it.
Yeah.
And live with the decisions that you chose.
Which is, I believe that's what Preacher Boy did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be Michael.
What you mean?
I don't know.
He's just talking. So with Sinners, I noticed that most of the people who got murked all really had like some shit happen. One of the most powerful scenes, it was just like it wasn't even a full 2 minutes. But when he was talking about when he was like, "Get your heads up! Don't let them see you looking down." And then he was like, "Yo, what's going on with you on that?" And then he's like, "Oh, I know all of them." And then explain what happened to one of them. And then he couldn't say the whole phrase. Like he couldn't say everything. He just started singing. He started patting his leg. And he was like, I'm like, God damn. First off, bro, Leroy, you amazing to this fucking day. Secondly, Michael B. Jordan killed it.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
He killed it.
He killed his role.
And if I'm perfectly honest, I'm smoking my brother. It's 1,000%.
Stack.
Yes, Marquis. You've met Marquis. Marquis Stack. Marquis is Stack.
So that part they was talking about, what was that, last week we was talking about the movie?
Mm-hmm.
The guy playing himself as his brother. What you thought about that?
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, that was him playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan's playing two people. He was playing the twins.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he was right. The story is about Preacher Boy. It is about him. But, and it's something I want to talk to you about when both of y'all when pertains to this movie.
Moi?
Yes. But Michael B. Jordan obviously is heavily involved in it. It's really like a two-man thing running this, and it's him and Preacher Boy. Now, I loved Smoke's bitch. I loved her.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I like both of them because they matched each other.
Mm-hmm.
They matched who their counterparts were.
Yeah.
Like everybody be trying to pit people against people. Like, oh, you got to get you a down south southern dark skin. If that's what you choose to have, then that's what you choose to have. But if you want a more fair skinned woman, then you just so happen to want a more fair skinned woman.
Yeah.
She can support you the same way. They were made for each other. Everybody was made for each other.
And I hate when they was like, oh, see, the white bitch got you in trouble. No, nigga, she was trying to help. The whole time she was trying to help.
She was being selfish with her own desires, but she still was trying to help.
Yeah, and that's what got her killed. I'm trying to help. I don't want this. This is what you and your brother created. I'm gonna go get the money. Y'all don't have
trying to be down.
Trying to be down. Got her ass.
Trying to use what God gave her, for everybody, for the help of everybody. You just so happened didn't. But what she didn't have was discernment.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta learn. Everybody don't need to come to the cookout.
Yeah. That. But
you made it here because, girl, you are family, genuinely. Yeah. But just because you family, that don't mean you gotta bring other people to the cookout. That don't mean you need to invite other people. Granted, they had good money. Yeah. Money that could have saved the situation, but it would have also brought a bunch of other stuff. There's lessons in that too.
I personally think she handled it perfectly up until when she turned her back.
But she should have walked away looking at
the whole time. That's where I'm like, I see your point.
Yeah.
When you turned your back, you fucked yourself immediately.
But let's also not forget that she invited herself. Because originally she wasn't invited to the Jew joint.
No, she wasn't. Again, what's the name? Like he said, you going there for your own selfish desires, but it's not like. But they all knew her, so.
Yeah, I mean, naturally they're going to let her in, but
Stack tripping about you being there. Smoke was tripping about you being there, but as you was there, it was like, nah, you still belong with us. Now, in that same vein, when Stack had told her, she's like, so you want me to go? So this and that, and if something happens to me, he was like, if something was to happen to you, me and my brother will basically burn this bitch down.
Yeah.
But Smoke also said that something similar to that to his love interest, and as I'm watching it, I fuck with her. I do not know her name. I fuck with her so heavy because when I say when he was like, so, but that didn't help our baby.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that, and she really didn't have an explanation. I'm like that. The shit that you're believing in is in this moment, like that shit's so real. Like I fucked with her because she was like, why we gotta invite you in?
Yeah,
and the fact that he fucked with her and loved her so much that he was like, hold up now.
Yeah.
Nah, why do we gotta do that? But the love that Smoke and Sack have for each other. For like that ending part where you find out he didn't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I guess I'm the one person he couldn't kill.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I think what's more powerful to me in that moment was you kept your fucking promise.
Yeah, but realize it was two people that he couldn't kill. There was two people in the movie that he couldn't kill. The other one just said, kill me.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
So,
but I appreciate that last part made me appreciate Stack.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already liked Stack. Stack was the coolest nigga in the whole thing.
Because he kept his promise.
Yeah, but yeah, you kept your promise. Hey, don't do nothing to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's real. That's even in the midst of where you're at right now, in this dark prison, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I won't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's real love. That you don't see in a lot of movies and shit when it pertains to like brothers. where it's like no matter what, even when you I'm keeping that promise.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm slightly breaking it in this moment is because from a distance I can smell that he's dying. So let me at least see you one last time.
Yeah. So.
But that
Now
the very, very last one when he was in the church and he started singing, what did y'all think was happening there? Because he looked at somebody.
he looked up.
He just looked up, but it's supposed to represent that there's a possibility of him selling his soul.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because there's a scene when in the mid-credit scene where where Stack and Mary come see him.
Yeah.
If you look in the mirror, his reflection isn't there. Now I just chalked it up to camera placement,
Yeah.
but everybody else is saying like, oh, his reflection wasn't in the mirror, and he's also wearing Hank blue. So it's like I don't know if he sold his soul and now he's trying to ward off evil spirits or what, but it's just like. When he looks up at the end, it's almost like as if he sold his soul, or to give the recollection of maybe he sold his soul and that's why he ended up becoming who he became, or it's him praying to God about it, or whatever it may be. Because they don't necessarily show a person walking up. It's just him. He playing this little light of mine on Let It Shine, and he looks.
No. But you hear somebody walking.
Oh yeah, I do think he hears somebody.
You hear somebody walking towards him. So
I mean, you never know. It could have been his dad. It could have been the devil. A lot of people use a different representation. But I think he left it like that to leave it up to your own interpretation of that situation.
do you think Smoke had it?
Yeah. Yeah.
For fact.
Because his representation of death is when he got to hold his child.
Yeah.
Like when the moment his child was put in his arms, I think that's when he officially passed on.
Yeah.
Because
Also,
he's with them.
Yeah, but that whole you gotta put that cigarette down because we don't want that smoke on his baby. She was saying you gotta let that part of you go
Yeah.
to be here. I was
I
like,
like that.
yeah, I did too. I was like,
I like
God, this shit was it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
The fact that he played in two roles like that, bro, that shit is awesome, bro.
So similar,
That
so
nigga
different at the
Oscar
same time.
Yeah.
He definitely hit an Oscar for that.
So now after seeing the movie, out of us two, who is who? Between Smoke and Stack?
He smoked.
Who?
You.
You think so?
Hold on, give me a second.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Nah, you might be staying.
I think
You might.
because
I feel
the thing
you know
is you
what it
say
is?
that because in real life you know I'm quicker to shoot somebody than him.
It's that, but it's also
I'm more of a talker than he is.
that's what I was finna go to. I have to take not just the talking element out. When some shit's popping off, who's gonna get it done? Because that's the essence of Smoke's character. I'm gonna get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Stack is, I'm never gonna let you be so serious that you miss the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like they both was looking for freedom,
Mm-hmm.
but Stack was really about I want to be free.
Mm.
And in that vein, he's Stack. And that makes you Smoke.
I believe we both have different characteristics of both of them.
But just like they had different characteristics
Of each other, yeah.
It's just ironic that
I know for a fact.
I just think it's ironic that in the movie the first line from them is more or less like, well, I'm dealing with a pair y'all twins, and it's like, no, we cousins. And it's like we're cousins, but everybody thinks we're twins.
Yeah.
And it's like I like that because we can play off of it. But then I saw a dope ass tattoo I did today that I'm just have to do. I have to.
Yeah, I ain't heard when he was like.
But that's why last week I sat on that side and he sat on this side of that. We just happened to be on the opposite sides today. But it's just when we picked them, it was ironic because he grabbed the blue one, that's his favorite color. I grabbed the red one, nowhere near my favorite color, but it does have an affinity for me.
Yeah.
So it's like I grabbed that one, and then we watching the movie, and we was just like, yeah, we kind of did choose the right ones because it's like I'm the talker.
Yeah.
Like I know that if we go somewhere, like business will get handled, but I know if we come down to trying to do all the shit that Stack did, I'd probably be that one.
I had told.
And my girlfriend would probably be the one to bite me.
Yeah. I told my brother.
Like that's probably how it would be for me. Like it's been, yeah. And I'm probably the one that they more girls can want me to. But we both like all women.
Oh,
yeah, I was saying yeah.
Because Wumi or however you say her name, but Wumi, that was Smoke's woman. Her real name is Wumi. Oh my God, she is. Ooh, child, you are heaven sent, girl.
You know she got a British accent?
Yes.
And the chick that Preacher Boy was
Man,
back.
I love it.
The chick that Preacher Boy back, I was like,
Now, mind you, throughout the whole movie, Preacher Boy's committing sins.
yeah.
The movie is called Sinners. Everybody represented a sin.
Or most of them.
Yeah, but at the same time, you see that.
She committed one of the biggest sins, adultery, which is why I feel like is why she died.
Yeah. But he also participated in it.
Yeah.
Knowing it.
Now, the only person who I'm trying to see who committed the sin was Smoke's girl, because she was like one of the most down ones the whole way. First off, the only reason why that's not the only reason why things, but
I'm trying to think, what sin did she commit?
and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what sin did she commit? But like the fucking Asian lady, I was so mad.
Mm-hmm.
I understood.
Control your emotions.
Yeah, I understood.
That's all it was like. Just control your emotions.
I understood, but at the same time, bitch, you just got all of these people killed. Like, purposefully.
Mm-hmm.
You made that decision.
Yeah.
But what also got me was she went and attacked her husband, and she kept stabbing him even though she was burning alive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what does that represent. Because it represents something.
Hatred. Wait, what? Say it again?
When the Asian lady was stabbing her husband with a stake and she was burning.
The steak was on fire.
But she was also burning alive.
Because she was holding him.
Yeah.
She was with him. They were going together. So when she stabbed him with the flaming stake and he caught on fire with the stake, she just stayed there.
Well, they both caught on fire because remember,
she kept repeatedly stabbing.
Remember, she lit the thing, and then when he came at her, she stabbed him and held him close. That's how she caught on fire too.
Wasn't it?
Nah, she was like doing this. He was on the floor. She kept stabbing.
They bumped. They was the ones that bumped into the door, ain't they?
Yeah, they both was on fire.
Remember, they set the
She
door on
kept
fire.
stabbing. She kept stabbing him.
Yeah, she set the door.
That's
on
what I said.
fire.
I was trying to see what is that. Is that wrath? Is that what is that? Because like they burned together,
Hatred.
and she kept
love.
stabbing him as they were burning. And I was like, yo, like trust me.
I didn't see her keep stabbing him. I thought when
She
the
kept
snake,
stabbing. No,
I
she
didn't
kept-
see that. I thought when the snake got in there, she just held
She
it
just
there.
held
and
it.
cried.
No.
Because
We can go see it the second time.
Yes, we can.
She kept stabbing him. Now she stabbed him repeatedly because she was also screaming at him.
But that's hatred.
Yeah, constantly saying motherfucker. She was going in. So yeah, she got a lot of people killed. But outside of that, like it was a great movie.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
Next week I'll be knowing understanding, but not this week.
Yeah, need to go see it. Me and Smoke said we're gonna go check out Thunderbolts tomorrow, so we might do a review.
Matter of fact,
I got a job, man. I gotta find babysitter before I can go.
I understand.
That's what I had to do. I had to drop off the baby before I came here. No, that's when you had to grab some meat, cause we ain't eating nothing for real.
I haven't either. You could have brought some.
Nah, I ain't nothing either. I'm gonna eat something like
It's alright though.
But outside of that, go ahead.
Oh. You watched the episode?
What, Windbreaker?
Nah, One Piece.
I've seen it.
You watched it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Y'all ain't seen no highlights?
I seen the highlights, but I haven't watched
That
it.
animation was beautiful.
The fact that Buddy's just nonchalant, just getting waxed, and he's just okay.
The reason I ain't gonna cap, they got a 9.6 rating.
And it's like it's a one for
that
one
one
with the
episode.
manga. Like they just added extra
I see
stuff
it,
to
I
it, but it's a
understand,
one
yeah.
for one, which I
Some
love
people
so
might have
much.
had some.
Like you can't like that episode was just the episode got for itself. It got
Yeah.
a 9.6 rating.
Mhm.
Yeah, we do.
Hey,
Honestly,
that speaks for itself.
I'm not talking Asian.
That's what I'm saying.
10-8. Because I gotta go get my child.
Okay.
But yes, you have to see it, bro, because like it makes you go back a few times to see what happens in there.
It also makes you feel like you watching a cartoon too.
Yeah,
Like it don't feel
they
like
did the cartoon.
it
beat 'em
feel like
up.
an anime, but it feel like
I got to go about 10
like it make you feel like you going back to like as if you was like one this that it's like if you put that on like 6 a.m. in the morning and I just wake up and I see that, I'd be like,
Cause
that's
you know
like so
cartoon beat 'em up,
nostalgic.
right?
Yeah.
When they like inside a cloud of smoke and you just see them going inside it, that's literally what happened in this episode.
That's funny.
Like
Like you just got to see the inside of
I
like
did see when he ate Buddy's bean though.
yeah.
I saw that.
That right there threw me.
Right. I was like, he just ate It's energy. That's dope.
Yo, Luffy, nah,
Yeah.
cause he was, bro, nah, his that flex when he asked Zoro, hey Zoro,
Oh,
you need help?
Nah, I'm good.
But nah, I ain't gonna cap. Hold on.
TikTok, I said,
So I got a
"Try
question.
to change."
I got a good question. Now, I got a question now. So how do you feel about them debuffing Luffy?
What you mean?
Because technically speaking, at first he was on Luffy level.
Not really. Luffy was holding back for real. I would say Luffy was holding back. When you say
No.
Yeah.
he
During
was
the
holding
first
back.
fight?
When he hit it on through the stomach, like when he bombed, he was holding back for real.
Really?
Luffy
Because
was playing.
both
He
of
was
them
playing
were
with
face down, and Luffy damn near couldn't even like get back to the ship.
That's just because of time.
Yeah.
But Luffy was playing with him.
It was really playing with him.
Hey, going info down?
What you talking about? You talking about like the first time ever they
Yeah.
fighting?
When they first started fighting,
Luffy's growth was just
Now, if we talking about the very
in his
first
lobbies,
we're talking about the very first time.
Yeah,
Yeah, them two was going there.
but Luffy, Luffy's growth was
So-
way higher than.
yeah, no, but still, like I get it, cause Lucci, like I ain't think they're gonna bring him back for a while, and then they brought him back like a few times, but then
It made sense.
it did.
It made
Like
sense.
he was, cause he was there during,
Cause it was time for Zoro to get back. That's why they brought him back. It was time for
and
him
he
to
was
get
there
back.
during one of the movies with
You kicked
when
me
they
out
got
of a building.
when-
I got stuck in a chimney because of you.
Nah,
I want my
cause
get back.
Lucci was there in one of the movies too when he got the
Stampede.
yeah,
Mhm.
that I love that movie too.
Yeah.
Cause that's when he he crushed it. Yeah, the
Still haven't seen it. I keep seeing clips of it.
You gotta watch Stampede. Like if you enjoyed Film Red, you'll like that one.
I know I like it. I've seen, like I said, I've seen clips. I just haven't seen the whole thing.
I've seen
could
all of
never-
them.
I can never figure out where to find it at.
Like the one that I didn't like, was like it's one of the beginning ones. It was a Clockwork one. Clockwork Island or something like that. I can't remember. I didn't really like it. It's like one of the first ones, first movies.
I know I seen that one where like it's like a horror movie.
Mm.
That shit will make you like, what the fuck did I did I watch? This is not One Piece.
The episode was wonderful. I'm ready for the next episode. I'm not gonna cap. The
Yeah.
fact that
Yeah.
I wonder how they gonna get off the island now though. Cause I like where the ship is stuck at is kind of like.
But y'all should know because it's in the
I'm saying
manga.
you read it.
It is.
I'm saying you read it. I'm not gonna spoil nothing for y'all,
That's
but
what I'm saying. I'm leaving people for
get ready to have y'all Kleenex,
I
all
don't wanna
that.
say too
Y'all
much.
gonna cry. Y'all is gonna cry.
Somebody
Because-
next episode.
No, not in the next
Because
episode. Like maybe
the-
2 episodes from
the
now.
way they ended off that
Get ready
episode
to
though.
cry.
Oh, because they're doing Kuma story.
Get
Okay,
ready to
okay,
cry.
Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Oh, Kuma's story was sad. I didn't care.
I was about to say,
Like
'cause
that almost brought me to tears just reading it. Like once I watch it, I know I'm gonna.
I only say
I'm gonna
we'll
cry.
see because he knows how I am when it comes to the sentimental stuff.
Yeah.
Kuma, okay, I'll tell you now. Kuma's story is so bad.
Bad
Like,
how which way?
But
Bad.
like, bro, so
bad and like you wouldn't wish it on your own worst enemy.
Kuma story, yeah, nah.
You like from him growing up, they
ain't had no childhood for real. They had no real love life for real. Just ain't nothing but pain.
then the way you died was like
I wouldn't say he's dead for real. I wouldn't say that for real. Cause like you know from the manga, or what they gonna do with Vegapunk. So it's just like,
but Kuma
what
like
if?
but Kuma kind of like he's done like he's mainly just like because people can just say like put a code in for him and he works. Like even though he has a consciousness, still that's his. It's like because he like he still does things like glitch and malfunctions. That's why like in the animation now that's what's wrong with him now
Yeah.
because he left before they could finish the coding process.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that, like that's what makes him like because when Bonnie found out the truth of what actually happened, she stopped being mad at Vegapunk because she learned the actual truth. Because now that's why because people probably don't know that because like it probably was confusing because she was just mad at him and like when they did the season cutoff they didn't really show they ain't show too much. I think they gonna backstory.
I was about to say
Backlash.
because from when they ended to where they kicked back off, I know she was she wasn't mad at him no more when they kicked it back off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But at the beginning, but at the end, they did show her looking at his memories at least.
But they didn't. Yeah.
So coming back into it is like, okay,
So she learned something.
right? Like they skipped a few scenes because
But you still understand it.
right? You understand what happened.
But you know they're gonna bring it back though.
Mhm.
But now
Yeah.
you might have a different dad in anime, but I feel like Kuma's dad top tier dad in anime because of his backstory.
But we
That's fine. I don't think I say this easily. I do not believe in my heart Goku is the best anime dad. But Goku is the dad that I was raised with. That's why I call him my dad. There's other anime dads that have done a better job. You get what I'm saying? Like who's been more active in their kids' lives.
Luffy's
and
dad
stuff
is
like
actually what it was.
that. I don't know about that. But
It give me a different point of view of him after seeing what's going to happen next. It gives me a different view.
Luffy's dad one of them ones.
Are you talking about like as far as strength wise?
Just not even strength, just he's been there.
He's been there.
Like Luffy, he's been
where?
in the shadows.
They gonna show it in
But
this
see,
arc.
that's that. I'm saying he's been in the shadows, but
If you're talking about like actually raising, then
Ichigo's dad is probably like top
oh
five.
yeah, then I get that. But look,
You can't even say.
But
Ichigo's dad was in his life his whole life.
protecting
Okay,
his
so
child
he was
Like,
and actively.
but as far as protecting your child, I see where y'all
But-
going with this.
but-
then
for me
then
protecting his
I feel
child,
like
he did, like, cause remember shit got bad. And,
protecting your child. And I'm
Shit got bad when he almost got his head cut off.
Yeah.
And then he said, he was like, he told his crew goodbye. Even on the movie, like they showed that one scene where Buggy almost cut off his head.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I'm dead. And then lightning hit the tower.
He was always there.
And then as he was running away, he was about to have to face Smoker. And then somebody rocked up, it was Drake, his dad. Because I said, and Garp eventually, I laid down, I was like, I heard you met your dad. He was like, well, did I? But Luffy didn't know that was who protected him. But he's been there.
Now the reason I say Kuma is that because like you said, he ain't got no personality, he ain't got no self-aware of himself. But he knew that his daughter was in trouble, which is why he came to that island.
Kuma did everything he could to protect his daughter.
Exactly, like no matter what, like he always been there to protect her.
Like Kuma, at the end of the day,
That's literally why I feel.
Kuma is just
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Like I said, Goku's not a bad father. Like he literally rose Gohan until he couldn't.
like when
no
you
more.
learn Kuma's story. I think
He rose until he couldn't.
out of everybody, like Kuma's just never had a good moment in life,
Yeah.
and that's like, but it shows like it just shows a different aspect, a different perspective. Like a lot of people, when you learn Kuma's story, you just like he didn't have a choice
Mm-hmm.
in any of the matters that he went through.
Just because of his bloodline.
He was born into it, like born into bullshit, and more bullshit followed.
That's like one of
And
us, like
that
he
was
born
just
during
it.
slavery time.
Yeah.
And like that, it makes you just look different. It just makes you look different. Cause it's like, dang, cause like imagine just being born into getting your ass handed to you. Is it?
That's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
That's a shitty way to start life.
It is.
you know what I'm saying? And that's
And
Kuma's
like-
life though.
Like, bro, it's like I want to tell you this. Like, I know you're not gonna remember it for real. Fuck it, y'all got
Spoilers.
a little bit.
Come on.
You ready for it? Y'all gonna get spoiled a little bit. I'm sorry, but I just have to say this. It's just like this man has seen nothing but pain with the shit. Like, seen, ask where mom is. She dead. Dad talking about the son guy get shot in his face. Had to watch his dad get shot in the face. Get transferred to an island just for a hunting game, getting treated like a rabbit. Whoever killed the most rabbits wins.
Yeah.
But with human lives.
Yeah.
So just like, bruh, when is it gonna get better for you?
Is that the part that's gonna make me cry?
Some of it. Some of it. The part that's really gonna get you is the part with Jimmy. That's the part really that's gonna get you.
Okay. So I watch out for that part because so far what you said.
You're also born into slavery. Like he was also born into slavery too.
The love of your life.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not.
Don't spoil that part.
Nah, but
I know when to cut you off.
But, cause I mean,
But there's more that happens going on.
Yes.
nah, like he had science. You got your science experiments done on you to make you no longer human.
Okay.
So like your whole body just becomes a robot.
Mm-hmm.
All to save your daughter.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, your whole life, like, just being born into slavery, the end of your life, they just use your body as a science experiment. It's like
using your daughter as a bargaining chip. Like,
it's like, damn, bro.
It's real fucked up.
It's like, damn, bro, and all for what? Just for so the government can just use the powers that you got still without having to kill you entirely. Because as long as
his bloodline was rare, like kind of like kings, like it's that rare.
Yeah, and Kuma, and it is a real. But I'm not gonna lie, if you watch the end of the episode on the new episode, how you feel about the
Goro say?
Not even the Goro say the what's the shit called, the ancient weapon.
Talking about.
Cause like every
the
time,
robot.
The robot. Every time
Yeah.
Luffy uses his ability, and
yeah.
now they've been hinting at it the whole time, and I'm ready for that shit to come.
He about to come alive, man.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Sanji, I'm ready for Sanji and the Goro to say that shit gonna be crazy.
That's the part I told you about. I think a long time ago, if you remember. That's when they gonna start talking about Joy Boy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's about to get really.
But that's like.
Yeah, because apparently.
So at first.
Oda said that
like,
he's gonna be done with it probably by like January.
At
year.
first.
I don't. I say 29.
Listen, bro, at first
I say 29.
There were so many plot holes. Now everything start to finish makes sense.
Say that again.
First there were plot holes. Now everything from start to finish makes sense.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. He's starting to put everything together, including some of the movies.
But
he's
doing what we all wanted to once he gave us that announcement that, hey, within the next 4 or 5 years, I'm about to be done with this. So he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Nothing doesn't make no sense no more. Everything's tying together. Especially if you
at first, I'll say that at first, when you watch, I chose to watch the Sky Island arc. And
rewatch it?
No, I chose to watch it.
Okay, yeah.
I chose to watch it.
Man. Good choice.
Yeah, it was a good choice.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna count because now
people try to shit on it. No, watch
a
that.
lot of people say you can skip it. I say you can, but honestly, I say you'd still miss something.
I would say you
writing.
can't skip it. I say you cannot skip it.
I say it's still funny. Like when they boiled Chopper.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was a funny shit. They started boiling Chopper. Chopper was like, huh.
But I feel yeah. But I feel like if you skip that one, going into Water 7 with the whole Usopp story, you're not gonna understand it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't.
Because you learn about the Mary as well.
Right. Like you're learning about different things that basically like Easter eggs. Because remember, that's when they first talked about the sun god and everything.
Yeah,
true.
So, and this
even
but
be
it was also the first sign, like at the end of it, when Luffy's shadow. That was like the first hint of like ever since Joy Boy.
Yeah.
Because like it was the embodiment of freedom, the first sign embodiment of the freedom.
And this nigga literally can grow that size if he wanted to.
Like it was like everyone said it was like a giant in the cloud, and when people looked up and they just seen the shadow.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the mural to come to life because ever since I've been shown that, all the fuck I care about now.
Oh, like what is like certain?
What the fuck does this mean?
Oh,
do you all read the text too?
Oh no,
in the third world.
No, because he had some good questions, and people are still asking some questions because like there's like a dragon.
Who was the dragon?
With somebody riding.
That's the red line.
No, because somebody's been riding on top of the dragon.
It's most
there is somebody actually right. Yeah.
There's one person on top of the dragon, but there's other people riding the dragon. So that's why I was like, who is the dragon?
Because
the dragon's about to text.
Is it even Gore say? Because Luffy has a shield and a sword.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I was saying, in my interpretation of what it said from the 3 texts, the first one in the third world when they first met the Socrates.
Are you up to date on
I'm caught up to everything.
So that means you know that Luffy is getting 2 weapons. It's supposed to be getting 2 weapons so far.
If you count Shirahoshi, yes, and then you count Wano, yes. So yes.
I don't know, cause
so who's the dragon? Like you didn't.
Okay, so it's the red serpent to what I anticipated, like the third world. The red line crosses so 2 sovereigns couldn't meet. They will never meet again. In the second world is where the slaves ask for freedom, ask for power to walk around the world like gods do. Devil fruits. That's how they got these powers. But it made the sea god mad. They will never meet again. People cannot go inside the ocean no more. You wanted this power, but I'm taking this from you. But in the first world, the god of joy will come down and bring a new dawn, Luffy. And that's when Emu, I would say that's the forest god because that's who brought this power in this world, and that's why he lived so long. So just like they will meet again. That was the last text. It was like they will meet again. This is where they're gonna kick off the new world. That red line is where they wouldn't meet again because that's where he brought up the serpent and cut them off, so they wouldn't meet again.
Because they have a
So Joy Boy basically is gonna.
I have a theory. I heard a theory, and I'm gonna put this out to you because I want to hear this theory. So you know, Impel Down, or not Impel Down? Which one is it? It's the one. It's like a prison. That was over the waterfall, like the.
Oh, you talking about in his lobby?
In his lobby.
Yeah.
They said someone had a theory that when the last Joy Boy that was around, before they tried to do that ancient weapon and laser beam that part of Impel Down. All right. Any zombie?
Yeah.
Any zombie. Yeah. They they said, but when they tried to strike it, Joy Boy stretched over it, and so it was able to protect, but it also killed Joy Boy, killed that current Joy Boy at the time, and that's why it's a crater going down, but it's also like an island that's still like partially up. That's why it's still floating, because it has like the effects from the Joy Boy.
I know
from him being stretched over. So it killed, like that was the thing that killed him. That it had killed him, and that's why it stays like that.
That is interesting.
Because if you look at what happened when they did the Lulasia incident.
Lelouch,
Yeah, and then when they and it created a giant crater now.
That makes sense.
it does.
So
That's a nice take on it.
It was an interesting theory, and I was like, and people were like, it didn't make sense, but it was like, technically that would make sense. If he stretched over and could only save us so much, and like the rest of it became a giant hole in the ground, and he died trying to protect what was left, and that's what was left. And nothing but an island hovering over like a little crater. We've seen the ability. We've seen some of the ability of ancient weapons.
The only one, we know all of ancient weapons by now. We know what Pluton does. We know what Poseidon can do, and Uranus.
Poseidon's is the mermaid, isn't she?
Yes, yeah.
And
So all this based. So according to what you were saying before. So basically, judging by the three texts and everything like that, all this started when Luffy went over the red line.
That's what it sounds like.
It started when he ate the devil fruit.
It's
I'm saying like, but when he ate the devil fruit, but also at the same time like.
Oh, you talking about when the two sovereigns will meet again?
Yeah, that's when it basically started.
No.
When everything started to kick into gear, really.
Yes. Well, yeah, like where everything started to come across.
Yeah.
Yes. So, because like Luffy's journey did start at a point where like once he got a hold of that devil fruit, because that's how the Gungan fruit found him. Like that fruit stayed away for so long until Shanks found it. It was originally Elbaf, which is another theory I have in mind. That reason why Harold, I'm not gonna say too much. The king of Elbaf had this fruit, but the government tried to make a deal with them. Everything, I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I'm not just trying to spoil everything for Elbaf for you. It happened after he died, after Harold died. The devil fruit got in possession of the world government. So that's when Shanks got word of it, and that's when he went to go take it back from him.
Yeah, he raided him.
So that's why Luffy's whole prophecy started to kick into place.
But I say that, I say because like Shanks also could have ate the devil fruit as well, but he chose not to.
He wanted it for Ace.
But also, the fact that Luffy, like once Luffy pretty much, that's why I said when Luffy ate the devil fruit, that's when they all kicked off. Because, like it said, they also said that devil fruits have their own will.
Well, zones do.
Yeah, and at first his was considered technically was considered a zone.
It's a zone.
Yeah.
Because it's a human fruit.
What y'all gonna do when One Piece ends?
I'll
Get a life.
I'll rewatch it.
Get a life.
I'll rewatch it, then I watch the live action.
Well, I got a
and watch
daughter.
the movies, and I'm gonna watch the,
I got a daughter,
the
so,
remake
you know.
of it, and then
I'm gonna watch something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
I'm
something
gonna
else.
watch something else.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch something
I'm
else.
gonna enjoy this for what it is and everything like that.
I wanna.
But I'm gonna watch something else. I don't know about all that. I have a daughter.
Only thing we need to know
We
is
all have dogs.
what is the One Piece.
We all
Once we get that answer, once we get that answer, bro.
We need. Okay, so I need to ask this question.
Once we get, I'm telling you, once we get that answer.
You got a question? Is it about One Piece?
No.
Oh, I got a question too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
This is a Reddit question. You want to do yours first?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's the question?
Come on, rub your hands together.
Yes, let's go.
Come on, rub your hands together.
The topic of the week for everybody on the internet:
Yeah.
100 people versus a goddamn.
oh yeah,
That's your
I know.
it's blinking.
No, he was holding the button, so that probably means it disconnected.
What? Dang.
There you go.
100 people
Okay.
versus a gorilla.
Who do you got? First, the 100 people or the gorilla? That's what I need to answer to first.
Okay. Wait a second.
Before you explain, I need the
Okay,
answer to
hold on,
100 people
hold on, beforehand,
versus the
beforehand.
gorilla.
Hold on. Let's be technical about what.
Let's declare the rules
Hold on. I need the rules declared
Choose
now.
my nigga.
Let's be technical about what.
declared now.
Let's be technical about what the actual tweet was. 100 niggas
Okay.
versus one gorilla.
Okay.
Silverback.
Uno mas.
No,
So
one
what are we
gorilla.
considering?
Uno gorilla.
Who wins?
So okay. What type of? Because we talking about? We just talking about random selected, like random selected first 100 niggas that walk up and just do this.
Who's ever up to the
Sure.
challenge? Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
We'll do it like that.
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So the odds of getting is like four, is like maybe four. I say about 4 actual muscular niggas.
If it's 100,
Out of 100?
I don't know where your
How many
random's
help
coming
you?
from.
How many?
Because my randoms include a lot of strong motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what? I give you about 40.
Because my randoms,
40.
40. I give you 40%. Like
because my
40%.
randoms could be a random pick of 100 John Jones motherfuckers.
No, nigga. No, we.
100 Conor McGregors. 100 military brats.
See, nigga.
100 people from the Army. 100 people from the Marines. 100 people from the Navy. 100 people from the Air Force.
See, this is how we
I'll go even lower.
See, this is shit I'm
No
talking
offense to the
about.
armed
This is
forces.
what I'm talking about.
But it's just the way y'all rank yourselves.
See what
No
I'm talking
offense.
about, bro.
100 people from the Coast Guard.
Yep.
100 people from the Park Rangers.
They dying.
See what I'm saying?
They dying.
Okay.
Hey,
Stop. So, the average guy. Hold on. The
See,
average
this is why I
guy.
gotta ask questions because I don't want to answer this.
I got it.
Rules declared.
Since we
There's
said
no weapons.
No weapons.
There's no weapons.
Listen. So since we're gonna say niggas,
Hold on. Let me just say this part.
People, not
Okay.
niggas. They ain't gotta be niggas.
It ain't gotta be niggas, it's people. But the humans have no weapons.
Okay.
And we're gonna go deeper. You're in the gorilla's natural
The
habitat.
jungle, right?
Yes.
That's fine.
Who wins?
I think if we talking about humans, I think we can win.
Okay.
As long as I think we have a chance in a timeline, but not on every timeline.
can I? So the average height for
I did the same thing.
for a man is 5'6".
It's like if they smart, if they
That's
smart,
average height.
Average height
if
for a
they
gorilla.
smart, they start on the
6 feet.
opposite end on the
The average weight for a gorilla is 300 to 600 pounds.
Listen.
Keep it
If
coming.
they smart,
Keep it coming because the people win every time they do.
Exactly. If they
100 people versus one gorilla. Now, if
If
two
people
gorillas, we got
are
a problem.
smart.
But one gorilla versus 100 people,
He gonna get
we
tired.
No.
We need order real quick.
Listen.
I'll put y'all in his
Stop. We got 2 rounds.
His natural habitat.
I already made a plan, bro.
it's 100 of us.
We did go home,
He picked
bro. We
y'all
all
up.
did go home.
I don't care how dumb
Make y'all
y'all.
arguments.
I don't care how dumb you think he is.
Make y'all arguments. Make y'all arguments.
You in his home.
Make y'all arguments.
You in his home.
I'm trying. Listen. What did you say?
I'm picking y'all the fuck off.
Hold on.
Get to your point. Get to your
We
point.
dig a hole, right? Listen.
No. There's no
Nigga,
weapon. There's
That's
no
not a
weapon.
weapon. That's not a weapon. And
A
we ain't
shovel is a
doing
weapon.
jungle. Nigga, you use your hands, nigga.
Or get a rock.
You're not gonna have that much time.
You ain't got enough.
You're not making. You're not. Stop.
With a hundred niggas,
bro.
with a hundred niggas, y'all start digging a hole.
Listen,
I love y'all lack of faith in the human
Let me
species.
talk. Let me talk. God dang. I like what I'm trying to say.
I'm taking 100 people.
I'm picking 100 people for one reason and one reason only. No matter how strong, fast. Have you seen how gorillas move, homie? Like they get tired too. He not ripping. That one gorilla's not ripping through 100 people. Maybe max he get through 30, but the other 70 is killing his ass.
I just told you you're in his natural habitat.
That don't matter.
It's one gorilla.
He picking y'all off.
How he gonna pick us off? It's
y'all
one
off.
versus 100.
Nigga,
How he gonna pick us off? We ain't gonna throw a fucking banana at you.
Listen, we gonna walk
Ain't no weapons. He ain't got shit to throw
all of a
at
sudden, nigga gonna drop
if
down.
100 niggas alone come into your house that you know nail by nail, you think they knocking you
I'm
off?
a human being. That's a
It
gorilla.
doesn't matter.
It does
You
matter.
are in its natural
Gorillas
habitat.
are
You are
stupid.
in its home.
Gorillas are stupid. They're not people.
But every animal knows home.
They might know home,
What you think
but I
you
know
gonna
tacticality. I know
How many
strategy.
bullets you think you gonna get on this nigga?
Me, personally?
Yes.
Oh, because I'm strategic, I'm gonna beat the fucking gorilla.
You're going
Because
to-
one thing I got that a gorilla don't fucking have is strategy. So while the first 10 niggas go out there to get their ass ate the fuck up, I'm gonna be right there like, while he grabbing him, solar plex. While he grab that nigga, kidneys. While he grab that nigga, back shot. Pause. While he grab that nigga, kick his ass in the nuts if it's a male gorilla. By that time, I don't go to gorilla down enough. Not to mention, it's not just me. It's another 85 people out there whooping this gorilla's ass.
And he's gonna
It's
beat
one gorilla.
25 of y'all.
It's
with another
one
person.
goddamn gorilla.
He gonna beat one. He gonna beat 25 of y'all. with one each.
Bro, all you need is like 5 Eddie Halls.
Fucking spin.
But there ain't 5 Eddie Halls.
You right, because we got Eddie Hall, Brian Shaw, Mark Felix, and these just Thor Hatfield, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. These are just the world's strongest men that I think can take the gorilla out. Not to mention John Jones, Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, fucking Randy Orton might RKO his ass. And I'm just talking about motherfucking people that I know are athletic and can lift a lot of fucking weight. It's one gorilla.
Out the tree.
It's one fucking gorilla.
He's gonna
Okay,
hit y'all
once he
with
hit
the
the
beam
ground
from the
and
top
attack the
rope.
first 3 people, I'm gonna go in the tree and I'm gonna hit his ass with a people's elbow.
You ain't gonna get to it because as soon as he come on the top rope,
It's 100 people
camera fist.
It's 100
You get up out of here.
versus a gorilla.
And then you
I know
come
that's your
while I'm
favorite
doing
animal,
this shit.
but it's 100 people versus
And
one
guess
gorilla.
what? As soon as y'all go towards him, while he's in the middle of hammer fisting, y'all are getting threatened with the meanest.
Listen, nigga gonna jump on his
Y'all
back.
getting
He gonna
threatened.
be bumping.
Just because he don't be out there like this, while he doing this shit here, solar plex. The moment he go like this, 70 times the gun. You ain't your fucking legs out.
What you
All we need
I think it's gonna be
is
100
Luke
people.
Cage to come out of nowhere and hit his ass.
It's 100 people.
You think you gonna get that
like that?
Listen, I don't think you
You gonna get that
understand.
son?
How fast can you get up into a tree?
Yeah.
If it's 100 people attacking this
If
gorilla,
he gets tired, then what if he just going?
I think I can make it up this tree.
I don't think.
So fuck y'all lame.
Listen.
I don't think gonna jump to the next one, nigga.
I don't think y'all understand.
I don't think you understand. We are in this natural habitat. It's home.
I don't think
If
you
somebody
understand.
comes
It's
into
only
your
one
home, if 100 niggas unarmed come into your home,
It's 100
I'm gonna put up a good
No,
fight.
no, 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 no,
I'm gonna put up a
no.
good fight, but I might die. It's 100 people. I'm one man. My
if
bullets
it
are
comes
100.
into
Nigga, we ain't John Wick.
no,
I'm not saying
no.
I think
But
that
you know,
will win too.
hold on. You know your house.
Yes.
You know every parts of it.
Before you even go.
So you think the gorilla
Time out,
know
time out, time
that
out.
that leaf
Time
blew
out.
2 degrees to the right yesterday?
Hold on.
You think the gorilla know that?
Listen, before you
That blade of grass is not in the same spot it was in yesterday.
smoke, chill out. I got you. I've been jumped. The most that I've been
Ain't
able,
no berries on that tree no more.
the most that I've been able to have, and it wasn't even in my natural habitat, so to speak, like my house and everything. The most I can handle is a good 9 niggas, and I did fine. That's your pause. The most that I can fight and be okay is 9.
Just messing with you.
But, if you're talking about 100 people coming to my house,
Human beings with brains.
just listen to
And
it.
opposable thumbs.
They have no weapons. I have no weapons. If
I know gorillas do too.
if they broke in from the front door, back door, and windows, it don't matter what the fuck I got.
So what the gorilla gonna do if 10 people each bite off 1 finger?
I don't think I will be able to. You wanna know why?
Because the moment he grabbed me, that's it. That's it.
So we're going back to the head.
You're not gonna get through that finger.
No.
He trying to kill me. That big I can.
Let me tell you what this motherfucker right here said. What I'm gonna do is, when I find the gorilla, I'm gonna pluck 1 hair each time from it.
How many niggas do you think actually have the courage to hold
You're the first one he's taking out.
He gonna feel that like.
Fucking annoying ass. Get the fuck out of here. You might be the one he goes to actually strangle.
Which means he gonna be so preoccupied with trying to get to me, but she's not gonna be able to catch.
Shit,
That every other 99 people is gonna be beating that gorilla ass.
no, wanna know why?
Again.
Because what they gonna
Again,
see,
alright, back to
what
the
they gonna see
is it a male gorilla?
What they
Is it a
gonna
male
see
gorilla?
is a gorilla.
If it's a male
Pick you
gorilla,
up by
I'm
the
gonna hit
leg.
him in the nuts.
It start using you as a nunchuck. Your head towards these other
By the time he get that person in the air, kidney shot. Bro, hold on. All we need is one Joe Rogan. All we need is one Joe Rogan. Spinning back kick to the kidney. That gorilla going down.
So a nigga being nice Michael size, we jump on this gorilla. What the fuck are we gonna do for real?
Distract him while I kick
First
him
off,
in the nuts.
first off, how much you weigh?
Distract him while I kick him in the nuts. It's 100 of us.
It is 100 people.
It's 100.
in the natural habitat.
It don't matter.
That don't matter. It's 100 of us. His natural habitat.
I want 35.
His natural habitat is outside.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it is
Outside in the open.
to hold him down.
But
Thank you.
Like hold
Thank
him
you.
down. Like come on.
Thank you.
Bro, really?
Yes, a lot of it is holding each arm. Like okay, push him down, hold him down.
His bite force is blah blah blah. My bite force, nigga.
Yep.
I'ma bite his ass too. Gorilla tastes good today,
Hey,
man.
well, no, he gonna look at you like you fucking annoying pest.
He
Go away.
But why he
It's gonna be
doing that?
another 30 people attacking me.
Right.
Nobody said we gonna treat this shit like the Japanese movies. Oh, one at a time.
Nope.
No, nigga, we all
Nobody said that. We
We
gonna
treat this like
jump on
JJK,
it.
goddamn. We jump around here.
I get it. There's
People 1, gorilla 0. Okay, matter of fact, people 100, gorilla,
Oh no.
gorilla 0.
No, because he's killing a good bit of y'all.
Maybe.
Especially the one.
Okay, gorilla
I give him 30.
10. Humans
You think he only
90.
You think he only taking out 10? You think he only killing 10?
Who the 10 must have been children.
Okay. He kills 10. How many
think the
does
gorilla just
how many does he
automatically kill 10
injure?
people?
How many does he injure?
Do we have a female with us?
No.
You know they get tired.
I want my wife.
No, we don't. We done sacrificed too many today already.
We only sacrificed the one and we saved her.
That's fact. We did save her.
Nah, bro. Man.
Got treated like that.
Listen.
I mean, like King Kong.
I do believe
I rest my
100 niggas
case.
don't win.
100 people versus a gorilla. 100 people win.
I don't think that. Listen, man.
No.
I don't think that much.
Of course we are speaking. We speaking bullshit. Naturally,
Not
the
to say
100
hip
people.
hop.
It's the 100 people.
Now, if you said it,
You just playing devil's advocate.
I don't know.
Nigga, what?
said that?
Hip hop, yes.
Nigga, we taking out a hippo. What you mean eating this blubber?
Big old mouth just chopping down like at least 5 of us.
It don't have no hands.
It had listen.
It runs.
There's no animal.
On fours.
Michael, would you run your fade with the gorilla?
One-on-one.
One on one? Yeah,
Fuck
no.
no.
What's wrong with you?
Hey man.
The nigga.
He gonna smack me.
I'm dead. What you mean? Why? What you talking about?
Do I have-
It's a gorilla.
If I have a knife, then I'll take it
seriously
on.
have one.
If I have a knife, I think I can win. I think that.
Hold on. She said she got a question. Go ahead.
About this whole thing, I literally have one question. One, why are we plotting against the gorilla?
Thank you.
Because
We're very chill
I
people.
got a perfect answer. Time out.
That girl ain't do shit.
We're very chill.
First of all, because we're men, and this is what we do for fun. We come up with random bullshit that causes us to use our brains in fantastical ways, and it keeps us occupied for hours. That is why we think about crazy shit like that. You know what I thought about earlier when thinking about this? I said I'm gonna take a fucking snake and use it to strangle a gorilla. That's fun for men to think about bullshit
He
like
said
that.
he gonna use
So
it as a
men
whip.
think about random shit like this. Number one, because it ain't got shit to do with women. It ain't got shit to do with kids. It ain't got shit to do with nothing. It's just a random object that we can talk about, or a random thing we can talk about and just have fun.
You think a 100 women could do it?
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
Oh shit.
I think 20 women could do it, especially if they on their period or just gave birth. I think 20 women could do that shit. Hey, you talking about let that gorilla have snatched up one of their kids? Oh man.
Because
It's a real.
Let that gorilla have smacked one of them
The women
when she in
gonna-
her period.
the
just
women
like,
gonna
oh,
say
man.
it takes 6 men to put a man in the
Matter of fact, I think one old school black woman can be the gorilla. Because all she gonna do is preach the gospel and the gorilla gonna walk away.
Am I wrong though?
And there's no disrespect to old black
I'm
women.
not saying nothing.
They just can know how to strike the fear of God into you.
Am I wrong
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
I said it takes 6 men to put 1 man in the ground. It takes 1 woman to put him there.
That's a fact. Hell, the one woman gonna win, she just gonna stress the gorilla out. And we're gonna be like, damn, I know I'm a silverback, but I ain't never been this great.
Fucked up.
I'm just saying.
That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Nah, that was my question. Go ahead with your ready question, you know what I'm saying? Because I just think that, number one, that's a dumbass question. Number two, I like how as men, we ask questions like that, and then that shit really get us to thinking like, what would I do versus the gorilla?
I know my part.
That shit brought up, this came up earlier. That shit took us to what would we do against bears, what would we do against lions, and what would we do against, what was the other one? It was one more.
bear?
Alligators, which I think is the easiest out of the
Yeah.
bunch to defeat. You just need
And you
one
also
person
end
to
up
hold
learning
its
that a
mouth.
lion has
The crocodile
the
and the demon tiger.
the
I'm not gonna count.
lion has one of the
And
weakest
if you
bite
want to be
forces.
real,
That's a fact.
I'm gonna be one of the middle niggas that's not gonna jump in, but I will hide underneath the dead body too.
Oh yeah, I'm recording. Nah, I'm not hiding under a dead body.
Oh, I have
Nah,
to.
but I'll definitely want to record it.
I
What if he
want to
relieve
live.
himself?
Against
I want to
what?
live, nigga.
What if he relieve himself?
Wow.
I didn't even take it that far. I wasn't even thinking that far.
It's a dead body. You gotta think about that.
Why would I think about that? It's a dead body. I ended it right there.
Okay.
You good? I know, we good. No, the microphone right here. Anyways, nah, cause what if he accidentally used me as a object as one throwing though? I'm gonna hide and that nigga just picked me out of the bunch and just whee! I'm like, oh shit, Michael, good!
You gonna get Loki.
No, he gonna get baby coned.
That's home, nigga.
Yeah, I remember Baby Kong from
Oh,
Godzilla.
Loki,
What was the
no,
guy?
I
Who was
guess.
Kong? No, the new one that came out. It was
Godzilla versus King Kong.
the new one, the newest one, where they went against the new dude, like a new age. King Kong, Godzilla versus King Kong, New Age or whatever that shit called.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, that one. Where the baby, the Diddy Kong looking motherfucker came, and Kong picked his ass up and used his ass to hit all the other Kongs with.
Yeah, that was one guy.